Alright, my apologies. It looks like I lost the stream, so I don't really know when it's gonna, you know, be where I left off. I don't know where it dropped, so here we go. We're just gonna pick it up over here. We're a little bit further ahead, but luckily it does this thing, so we'll pick up when I was investigating the videotape. It's like, let's give the casing a good thorough once over. Gumshoe says, ah, that's blood, isn't it? Edgeworth, yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh. Gumshoe, you mean this might be Detective Faith's blood? Portsman? No, you've got it all wrong. Edgeworth, no amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. Portsman, Edgeworth, you told us that you had received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video. Bird, yeah, it's totally suspicious. Edgeworth, was it at the moment of his death? Did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him? Portsman, you know very well there's no way to prove that. Edgeworth, not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints? Portsman, oh! Edgeworth, if I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones on here would belong to the murderers and Mr. Faith. Portsman, no, impossible, and he ate the golden medal on his neck, by the way, and swallowed it and passed out. Gumshoe, Mr. Portsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir. Edgeworth, very good. And the result we got back from the lab techs on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. The blood work came back, and it was definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. And as a bonus, they were also able to lift a few of Mr. Faith's fingerprints as well. Thank you so very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir. It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in the murder in my office. Please accept my apologies. It was nothing, really. Compared to what I've been through, I mean, I consider myself lucky that it was only a burglary and a murder this time, sir. If I had been a holdup or a hostage situation, I'd have thrown my hands up in the air. I think I'm finally rising up from a goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person. Something tells me we should have hired a different person for security detail. You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsman really was one corrupt prosecutor. And why would you say he was corrupt? Well, I heard there were a number of suspicious things related to this court case. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir. Forged evidence, huh? And they say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really big reasons. Oh, that guy was a complete disgrace to the entire profession. We never did get around to asking what his reason for breaking into my office. Yeah, whenever we go near that topic, he just climbed up. Although we can be pretty certain that it was to steal something. This is just between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes. Oh, well. With Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. Credence. It would seem that we haven't heard the last of this. Huh? That Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy? Well, okay, Gumshoe. Who had a gun to my back? I didn't say that, but rather that there are still many more mysteries for us to solve. For example, we still haven't figured out the significance of this piece of evidence. I think the evidence is going to be this one?
Take that!
The person who stole this file. The other villain of the night. Yeah, I wondered who that was, and what happened to the stolen pages. I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint? Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Yes? I came across this while I was processing your officer earlier. This card? What is it, sir? Is that a bird or something on there? It's not just any bird. It's the mark of the raven. A three-legged raven. Even you should know what this is, Detective. Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? That great thief everyone's talking about. Yes, it is the kind of mark of the great thief of Yatagarasu. Under the mark of a legendary bird, the Yatagarasu is noble to the end. A modern Robin Hood. Labeled a mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will. Though we do not know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. The thief is always performed in silence, and always with perfection. Once a target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is set forth. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media, along with the single card. Although it has been a while since the Yatagarasu's last appearance. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, look, something's written on the back. What? Let me see. It's the location of where the thief put the stolen files. So the person who stole the contents of the file was the Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu organization. Quite a few key words are popping up in this mystery. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can say I didn't see these events coming, for they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago. The end. Alright, well, I'm sorry stream broke in the middle of that. But hopefully you have no problem finding everything or don't miss anything. But, episode 1, done. Is that Francisca? Gumshoe! I don't know you. Alright, episode 1 over. But for now, we are going to stop here. So if you're watching, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I did. And we'll continue this another time.